All right, episode 3. Let me change back over to here to what we're working on. Guess I'm doxing myself a little bit, but whatever. What can you do? Why is that there? Whatever. Still doesn't help with who's making the choice. Where it's hard, here's why this is difficult. You need people to go back and successfully retrieve other people. So let's say the wrong person goes back. They might cause fragmentation of their mind due to the failed attempt. But I think that as long as you allow for repeated attempts, the echo zone keeps it from getting too fragmented. Um, so yeah, I think people could have like repeat attempts. So they go into the echo zone, try it out. They kind of fuck it up. The person doesn't acclimate. So they leave the echo zone, and either somebody else comes in and tries, or that person can go and learn about the person and try again. That's my best way to correct the a high probability of there being failures. The only other way to like stop that is to have an AI that can figure everything out. And just like assign the people at the right time. It's a little bit difficult not to build this whole system to have an AI included in it. But I can't commit to putting an AI in this yet. I don't like it being there. Okay, so this problem is how do I show this? Okay. Pretend this is the third dimension. And then pretend this is the eighth dimension. If that's what I want. Okay. So that's there now. In this third dimension, there's a whole bunch of people here. That's not a big person. I need a bigger one. Need need some help from you now. Um, two. Oh yeah, right. I was looking for the thickness thing. See, that's tiny. Why don't I know of a thickness button here? Blah, blah, blah. No, no. Fill, no. Right click on this? No. Maybe that's just not a thing. Anyway, this is an infinite amount of realities. Uh, and we need to hit a line to the good one that we want. What's hard is everybody's aiming for the same one, so you might get like, ooh, nice, two people lined up, got there. But chances are there's a whole bunch of people that are gonna get like close but wrong. Some people are gonna get wildly wrong, which is problematic because then you end up in one of the random ones and not together. So to solve this problem is to pick a simple one. One that's one that knows it doesn't have all the details worked out. It's hard because even a simple one requires such complexity. Um, we're gonna pretend that we're able to. This is just the easy target, the one that's been made simple, so it's easy for everyone to hit from anywhere. And then from there, we're able to stop, plan, and execute the jump together. And I don't want to say it has to be together, but hopefully we can come to an agreement. Uh, and then, yeah, that's sort of it. We hit a focal point and we do the jump. Now I'm going to point out an example of this because this is confusing. But that's basically it, is that we choose an easier basic target where we have the means of learning about everything we need to in order to collectively make the choice of what everything what's everything in the reality that we're looking for. Anyway, back to the questions. Hmm. The system is hard to build without an AI. Or a higher power. Because here's why. Instead of having a convergence field and all this, like, people going there and trying to figure shit out, I could have an AI just like figure out. I'm talking like an omnipowerful AI, which we can talk about how that could exist later. But for now, I don't know if I want an AI. But what I could do with one is I could, instead of having this coalescent field or like this way station where we meet and discuss where to go, I have the AI calculate what reality we, if we could see all of the paths and all of the possible realities, and we had the time to observe them and pick one, we all picked one, then the AI will just know that and choose that one. So we can kind of just relay ourselves through the AI. The omniscient, higher power, AI, God, or whatever. And then we'd be there, And then everything would also be taken care of by AI for choosing who to collect and when. There's a lot of things that would just make everything easier if there was the higher power AI thing person that managed shit. Fucking hard without an AI. Sorry for swearing. Dimensional map. See, if it's not AI, then each one of these things need to be thought out real thick and detailed. Damn. See, I don't. Okay, so something I'm thinking about is if there would be any use of having phasing going on here. I'm still really hung up on this need for an AI thing because so many solutions could be solved with an AI. There's so many problems could be solved. An AI, an AI, an AI. Really hit the half hour mark. Again, sorry for a lot of this just being kind of like silence and thinking. Uh, I don't think that anybody's going to really care to tune in with this during the early stages, but I'm thinking maybe some people might be interested in the late stages of this if this AI is able to keep track of this project. Okay. Um, All right. Well, thanks for anyone who tuned in, if anyone tuned in. I am going to leave it at that. Um, this takes time to get through. It's not uh mentally linear thinking. So it just takes a lot. So I'm gonna peace out on that and upload the last video. And I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.